We have the unity to change the wrong to right. Don't you know love is the answer?
Rosalind, I'm gonna do a great interview coming up soon. I can't wait. Rosalind, I'm gonna do a great interview coming up soon. I can't wait.
I used to be afraid that you weren't ever gonna love me this way, but I feel better now. No one could ever say to me it's such a shame you're a lovely girl, because your love is mine. And now we know our love is ever so true. I think we know it 'cause you feel the way I do. I can't imagine me without you, my dear. And I'm so glad about the reason that you came here, because it's love, because it's love, because it's real love. Ooh boy, you gotta stay, 'cause I wanna fill your day with happiness, 'cause I'm in love, you see. There's so much I wanna say, and you'll hear the words to make you fall in love, deep in love with me. I used to say I love you every day, to make you really know, to trust in things I say. Look at me now and you can clearly see the love I feel for you. You don't need words from me, because it's love.
I'm your girl, Roz, coming to you from Trisha Entertainment. What's happening, everyone? How are you? How many of y'all still got your Christmas decorations up? Well, we finally got ours down, but we didn't put that money up. So that's cool. That's cool. Get them decorations down, y'all. And every time I log off on Wednesday, by the time I come back the next Wednesday, so much has happened. So, you know what? 2021 is starting off real crazy, but that's okay. I'm still believing in getting on the other side of all of this. So please wear your mask, continue social distancing so we can get back to live concerts. I mean, what else is more important, right? Anyway, keep the faith and hold on. Your continued support is most appreciative. Last week's show was so much fun with Zap, my friends Lester and Terry Trotman. It was such a great show and cool show. Terry working on that Talk Box Live. I love them Ohio folks. But if you missed it, please check out the full show on Roz's Happy Hour YouTube channel and subscribe while you're there. And last, can you please share the link Because you may get some more Mesa. So just share that link for me. All right. Thank you. Well, let's get to today's broadcast. My next guest is definitely a fan favorite and truly the silky smooth voice of all time. Let's give her some hearts. You know how we do it on Roz's Happy Hour. And I'll give her an applause. Yes, yes. Please welcome Grammy nominated Soul Train award winning soul jazz singer Maysa. Hi, Maysa. Oh, I forgot to unmute you. How you doing?
How you doing, honey? I'm good.
I'm
I'm good.
good.
I'm good. Yeah, everything's okay.
It is so good to see you. It's been a
Yeah.
minute. I think the
Yeah.
last time I saw you was in Oakland at the Dave Cause Christmas.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, we had
Yeah.
a good time. It was so fun. I miss
Yeah.
those days, like really, really.
Yeah. I know. So you do miss the stage.
Oh yeah, definitely because it's just that's half of my life, the stage, and I've been doing it for 30 years this year, and so it's been
Wow.
a long journey, but it's been a beautiful journey. A little bit of drama, but mostly just fun. We had a good time. And I had a good time so far.
Well, let me just thank you for
Oh, thank you. Oh, go ahead.
being
I
on
got I
Rosin's
got your
Happy
red cup
Hour.
tonight.
You got the red cup.
I got the red cup tonight. That's what I got.
And cheers to all of you, y'all. We need this after today.
Oh
Mm-mm.
no, no. I know. I
That was
know.
so much was going on. So
Oh yeah.
yeah. So how you feeling? I know Sunday you had a little.
Oh yeah, I had a serious, I guess, migraine or something came on me during karaoke. So it was kind of hard to sing correctly, but I just had to get through it, and I went and chilled out afterwards. But yeah, it just comes sometimes. Just I don't know, just stress, I guess, a little bit of stress. Like
Yeah.
we all have. We're all trying to figure out, what's going on in our world, and so
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thank God for this. Happy hours kind of kept me a little balanced.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, karaoke it really does. It's something to stay in touch with everybody.
But I just found out something. Your
Uh
birthday
oh.
is August 17th.
Uh huh.
Girl, that's my mama's
Oh, really?
birthday.
Oh. Yep.
And I already know you have to be the sweetest person there is. And my mom
Oh,
didn't play.
okay.
She did not play. But she was
Yeah.
an entrepreneur.
Oh,
She
wow.
she tried
Wow.
everything. I
I know.
mean,
That's how I
she had
feel.
a
It must be August 17th.
boutique.
Yeah. I think I have that. My cousin, we were just talking about that earlier. She was saying that she admired the fact that I keep going and I keep trying, like I don't give
Mhm.
up. And
Mm-mm.
so I guess that trait came from my parents, and also being an August 17th Leo, maybe.
Yes, definitely August 17th.
Hmm.
And just like you, she kept it moving.
Hmm.
Um, and so she made choice. Oh, your signature line on your email, I noticed, said, make a choice to be happy. Well,
Hmm.
that's what my mother always said. Be happy
Oh,
no matter
really?
what. She said, you
Wow.
don't never let them see you sweat.
I know.
Always smile.
Yeah,
Is that true?
absolutely. My mother told me the same thing. She was like, "Don't ever let anybody." Even when she was passing away, she told me to keep moving. Don't cancel one show. Don't let anybody see me be upset. And I've made that come true for her. I mean, for her spirit, because she didn't want me to break down, which I wanted to do several times.
Yeah.
But she told me not to break down in front of people. And don't let them see you upset at
Mm,
all
mm, mm, mm.
about anything in life.
And listen, I love me some Mesa
Oh,
perfume. Y'all see
thank
this?
you. Wow, that's great. Thank you, sweetheart.
this this is good. It smells so good. I want all y'all to go get you. It's Valentine's Day is coming up. There's no
Yeah,
reason.
it's
She
nice
got it
out
for
there.
men too.
Uh-huh.
Look,
Unforgettable man for men.
she got it for men. It smells good.
Yeah,
Even though
yeah.
y'all ain't going nowhere, get you some Mesa. Back
We
to
we going
love.
we're gonna go out sooner than we think, I think. Sooner than we
Yeah, I think
I think. Maybe
so.
by the summertime we can start. I hope so, because I'm ready to go to work now.
I
Really ready.
know.
Really
I
ready to go to
know.
work. Hmm.
And I got some blue velvet.
I see, I love it. Yeah, that's the thing. I love Blue Velvet. My best friend Kim Brewer. She named my album. Like I was trying to figure out my album name back in the day, and she said, "Mesa, your voice is like Blue Velvet," and I was going to call it something soul, and she said we should call it Blue Velvet Soul, and that's what I did. I called the album Blue Velvet Soul, and that's the album that I got my
Oh,
Grammy nomination with. So, get that was really lucky.
oh,
Hmm.
wow. That's where that came from.
Hmm.
That's amazing.
Yeah. And then when I
Huh.
started the label, my record label, I decided to call it that because blue roses are extremely special, and they're not easy to come by. And so that's what I wanted to. I wanted to represent my company with that name.
Wow. And then, see, I even got a blue rose for
Aw,
you.
that's gorgeous.
That's my
That's a
girl.
forever one. That's the one that lasts for a long time, right?
Yes,
Yeah, I love that.
yes,
Oh,
yes. I have to thank my girl, Jackie Turner, for sending this to me. It was so
oh,
perfect, and it
oh,
does. It lasts forever, and it
yeah.
smells.
It smells so good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the first time I found out about those.
Oh yeah, they have them coming. They come. You get dozens, and they come in heart shaped boxes, and they just come. It's so pretty.
Yeah, yeah, that's wonderful. Mama was right. Say hi to some of these people out here. Paula, Leo's in the house.
Okay.
We done got something started. Okay. Hey, hey, Carmen and Charlene. We
Hi,
love you,
Shirley. Oh,
Mesa.
thank you, babe. Thank y'all. Appreciate it.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you guys for joining us. Who's this right here? Love me some Mesa. Sheila.
Oh, that's so
Thank
cool.
you. Yeah. Um, oh, wait a minute. This one.
Yeah.
Hey, Walt.
Walt, hi, Walt.
Sultry singer, Queen Mesa. So that means all you guys going out and getting you some, go to mesa.com to get the perfume. So she has the men and the women. How did you go about developing the
Well, I
perfume?
found I went online one day because when I was ready to do it, my friend Walter Beasley, he encouraged me to do so many things, like my first live album. And then I told him, I said, I always want to do fragrances. He said, go for it. You have to diversify in this business. So you have a brand, you're building your brand, get your stuff together. So I called a company, a personalized perfume company. And we had a long talk with the lady. She was so sweet. She was saying, okay, so when do you want to order? And I was like, well, I'm ready to order now. And she said, well, our minimum is 25,000 bottles. And I was like, what?
Oh my God.
I was like, oh no, 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 that's not gonna happen. So she said, well,
Wow.
I can point you to a lady who would do probably 1,000 minimum. And I said, well, maybe I can handle that if I save my money up. And so
Yeah.
I called her, and she sent me these little vials of different scents, what they call notes, different notes. And I chose for the Back to Love. I chose like mandarin and citrus and uh,
Wow.
lavender and all these different scents for that one. And for the men, I chose like a woodsy, a mandarin again, and citrus again. And so I mixed them all together. That took me about 3 weeks to mix. I did these the different like in a like going to be like a little lab scientist where I mixed things
Mhm.
together, put them on a cotton ball, put them away for a while, then came back to them. And the scents that I designed were the ones that are the ones we have now. Um, unfortunately,
Wow.
so I worked with her for several years, and then she went out of business. And I should have known something was wrong the last time. My last order wasn't the cologne design that I designed, so it didn't smell like
Oh,
what I made. And so I told her, I said, well, this doesn't smell like what I made, so I need you to, go back to my old scent because I own the patent on that scent, the idea of that scent. So she told me to, she told me that it didn't matter. Men didn't know the difference, so she gonna send me whatever. She's like, even
uh-uh.
Calvin Klein, they changed their scent. Like, no, they don't. No,
No, they
they
don't.
don't. I
You
could have.
know.
Crazy. I argue with this lady on the phone. Like, you're the worst, businesswoman I ever met in my life. Like, she was just like, no, no, just do it. They'll like it. They don't know. They smoke. They drink. They can't tell a difference. I was like, no, men know cologne, honey. Like, they knew
Yeah.
they sold out of the cologne, so obviously they like my cologne. They sold out. It sold out. So we had this long
Right.
argument, and then she just sent me whatever. And so the bottles that I'm selling online, that's why I sold them at half price, because even though it still smells good, it's not my scent, but it still smells good.
Okay.
So it's been
Okay.
pretty popular. It's almost selling out again. So I guess
Oh,
whoever's
good.
buying it must like it.
Yeah, good. So tell me this, is it true you started your musical career with Stevie Wonder? That's what I
Yeah,
heard.
I sure did. My the
Can you
Kim
share
Pruitt I
the
was telling you about
story?
earlier. She
Uh-huh.
We were at Morgan State University. I was in the Morgan State University choir with her, and she left early to go sing with a girls group out in California. And while she was there, she auditioned for uh, well, she was working with, I think, Mickey Howard at the time, and they were at a rehearsal studio, and she went to sing at the studio, and one of Stevie Wonder's people heard her sing and asked her whether she want to audition for Stevie, and she got the gig working with him. And then when I was in my last year at Morgan, and she said, "Mesa, would you like to come out? Stevie's looking for an alto type voice, so do you want to audition?" And I was like, "Oh, absolutely!" I was so excited. So I went auditioned, and I passed my audition, but I asked Stevie if I could just finish my last year of school because my parents had sacrificed so much for me to go to school, and I'm gonna hand them my degree, and then I'll be in California. So all my friends like, "Are you straight crazy? Like, you tell Stevie Wonder when you coming to work?" And like, but it was perfect because he was so sweet about it, and it put me in the right place at the right time because he was working on a Jungle Fever project with Spike Lee, so I got to sing. That was my first professional gig of singing background on that album.
Wow. I had the honor to work with Stevie for
Mm.
Morehouse. I brought him into
Oh wow!
Morehouse on a couple occasions, and
Oh wow!
it was just amazing.
Hmm.
So I can even imagine. He's so understanding though. I
Yeah, he
mean,
is.
so you
He is.
know, that was amazing. I mean, you had the mindset to finish school
Hmm.
before going out
That I
and jumping
did.
into
Yeah,
your music career.
yeah. But
Yeah, I
now I
don't.
want to go back to school to study music therapy. That's what I really want to do. I really want to use my music and other people's music, that to help heal people. That's what music does. It heals people, it brings people together, and helps you through life. So that's my job, and I want to be 100% totally involved in my job. And so not just writing music, not just producing music, not just being a record label owner. I want to, and not just being a singer, songwriter. I want to add that to my resume.
Girl, I put me on a Mesa album and I'm going, it heals me.
That's good.
I had to put on the other night because I couldn't calm down from everything that was going on the news. I said,
Oh
I'm just
yeah.
listening to Mesa. And I mean,
Oh,
I unwind and it was a
oh,
beautiful thing. So
oh,
if you
that's good.
put therapy on top of that,
Yeah, just have some little talks and discuss how you feeling, and because a lot of people don't have anybody to talk to, and so I want to be that for some people. We'll see what happens.
wow,
I haven't been a student in a long time with like that, like book student. Oh, I've been a student of life, but going
no,
back to the books, I
no.
don't know. I'm a little scared. I'm a little scared.
I know. I don't know if I can, take orders.
Okay. Hey, Lisa Armstead. Wow.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay. Um, oh, Nathan Carter. I
Oh,
heard you
Nathan.
say
Oh,
that
yeah.
name before.
Amazing. Oh my gosh, Dr. Nathan Carter was my mentor. I called him Uncle Nate. He was just fantastic, fantastic human being, just so talented and amazingly gifted. And that choir back then, when I was on that choir, it was just an incredible experience. Incredible.
Mm,
Hmm.
mm. So you sing in a choir?
Morgan State University
Oh,
choir.
at Morgan State. Okay, okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Wow. So, yeah, I admire how you keep it going and engaging your fans, and
Mhm.
you, especially during COVID,
Mhm.
um, you've been doing karaoke Sundays.
Mhm.
But you
Yeah.
were doing that even before COVID,
Yeah. I've been doing it
right?
since March of 2016. That's when I started it. It's been
Wow.
almost, it'll be 5 years in a couple months, so it's just amazing how it evolved. And I started out in my I was in an apartment. I wanted my son to go to a certain school, so I couldn't afford private schools at that time. So I took him. We moved to an apartment. This house that we're in now is the house I grew up in, and my brothers were here, so I just let them stay here, and I moved to the apartment so my son could go to a better high school. And in the apartment, they had a little loft area where my
Mhm.
computer was, and then again, Walter Beasley encouraged me to try this new thing called Facebook Live, and I said, okay, I'm gonna go in here and introduce my new website. Trying to get people to come to the website, and
Oh.
that's how I started. Just one night singing to everybody, and then somebody said, "Lisa, can you do this again next week?" And I was like, "Okay, I can do this again." And then every Sunday at 7:30 p.m. we come together as a family. It's just definitely grown to a family. Long time.
Mm.
We're starting to get a lot more people now. I've been through a lot trying to keep it going because Facebook has these new rules,
Yeah.
and because there's actually a particular person that's trying to stop it. But we're working on resolving that right now. But it's
Yeah.
just, I understand that, uh, I've had somebody or have my former record company, Shawnee, has helped me to have a I don't I can't think of the right name for it, but I'm supposed to be able to sing my music on Facebook Live. And
Yeah.
so the person who's interrupting it is pretty much one person, one or two people just doing it. So we'll fix it. If not, I have to move it to another platform. I just been kind of steadfast and stubborn about moving it to
Yeah.
another platform because it's I've built thousands and thousands of people that come, a list of
Mhm.
watchers, people that watch and listen. So I don't want to leave that so much yet.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's not just you, because that's why I didn't play the whole song. I wanted to share with everyone.
Mhm.
Um, but I was like, they're not taking me down. But folks, if I play some more Mesa music tonight and they take me down, we just gonna come back up. I've got the link all ready to go. So you gotta have a backup to a backup.
Right. Okay. Crazy.
Well, let's talk
Mhm.
about Incognito. How many years
Oh
did you
wow.
sing with them? Lead sing.
Well, yeah. So when I was up there with Stevie, I auditioned for Incognito over the phone. Probably about I got there in February, and this is probably in late November. Uh, a mutual friend of Bluey's and myself,
Mhm.
producer named Steve Harvey from Scotland. He called me one day and said, "Mesa, my best friend is looking for a new American singer." And so I auditioned. The Bluey called me one day. I didn't know it was my audition, but I was called. He called me. We had a great conversation about music, and I sang "Don't You Worry About a Thing" to him. And the next morning, his
Ooh.
manager called me and said, "You got the gig." And then they flew me to London. I know it was about 2 weeks later, maybe. And I lived in London for 4.5 years, doing the album Tribes,
Nice.
Vibes, and Scribes and Positivity. And we
Yeah.
toured the world. I don't know how many times. We toured Japan about I'll say 15 or 16 times when I was there
Oh,
in those
yeah.
first 4.5 years. Yeah, a lot. And so I was the singer, with them for quite a long time. We did some great work, and then I went off and did my solo album after I got an offer from Carl Griffin from GRP Records.
Oh,
We were at the North Sea Jazz Festival, and he came up to me after the festival and said, "Are you ready for your solo career?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, okay, cool." And that's
mm,
how I got my solo deal. So but just
wow.
magical moments throughout my career, and been really blessed and appreciative of it.
How was it to transition from singing with a group to solo?
I know. The way I made the transition is to almost make my group as big as Incognito. When I first started, I
Man.
didn't money because I had like everything Incognito had. I just took from Bloy with what he had. I had horn section, and I had percussion, and I had two keyboard players, and I did all that surrounded what I knew, surrounded myself, and then eventually, life hits you hard, and you got to break it down a little bit. So I had to break it down, but there are
Mhm.
times when for years, I've special occasions, I will bring out the whole full force.
Oh, wow.
Mhm.
So how have you seen Denise or talked to Denise Joyner? No, that's my
Really?
homegirl. We
Oh,
from
really?
Chicago.
Oh, really? Oh, cool. Yes, yes. Lisa's my personal agent. She absolutely is. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I've been with Denise for wow. We've been working together for I don't know how many years is this now? Probably over 10. I know it's over 10.
Wow.
Maybe
Yeah.
15. Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's my home girl.
Oh, that's awesome. I
Yeah,
didn't
be
know
sure and
that.
tell her hello.
I
And
will.
you're native Baltimore.
Oh yeah. Be
You
more
know,
girl.
you didn't leave.
I'm a different kind of be more. I'm just like the suburb be more girl. Like I don't
Oh,
really
you
yeah, I
can
don't
do
really
that.
but there's Baltimore in me though. When I had to pull her out, she comes out. She comes out when I need her, but I'm the chill one, chill Baltimore girl.
Mm. And how's your son? Because I remember like not too long ago, he was just seemed like he was just graduating from high school.
Oh no, yeah, he's 21 now, almost finished
Oh,
college. Um,
oh,
yeah, it's been on the dean's list since he got in college. It's
oh,
crazy. And I could have to fight him
yeah.
to do his work in high school, but that
Yeah.
he got to college and it started shining. So I'm really proud of him. He's
Yeah.
even is it Phi Theta Kappa? Yeah, I think he's in the honor society also.
Can does he did he inherit your voice?
Jazz, I heard Jazz sing one time my whole life. Hi, Rick. Only
Hey,
one
Rick.
time my whole life, and I tried to get him to sing again, and he quits too shy to sing again. He won't sing again, but he has a beautiful baritone voice. I heard that one night. He didn't know I was listening to him, and I heard sound
Oh,
fantastic. So I was crying. I was like, "Oh, Jazz, sing again." He's like, "Oh no, no, I'm not gonna sing anymore." So,
he's
but
shy.
my great son is going to be a great photographer, videographer, music production. That's what he's going to school
Oh,
for, and he's
oh,
already working in this field already. So I'm really proud of him.
oh, nice. That's
Mhm.
good. And how's he staying encouraged doing all of this?
I think my son is thriving in this kind of thing. He likes
Oh,
being home. My son kind of he's a bit of a homebody, like his mom in a sense. The only time I really go out a lot is if I go without working. That's the only time I really would leave home. Uh, I go
oh,
out to the stores, hang out at Walmart, maybe go to the
yeah.
movies, maybe go to the mall sometimes. But for the most part, I like being in my house. So
Wait a minute. Let me run into you at Walmart. I'll be like,
always, always, always. I'm
Mason,
always in
that's
there. Just like
even
I just
real.
love walking around, buying stuff we
I
don't need,
know.
just chilling.
I
Or
know.
Target, one or the
Yeah.
other.
I
Or
missed
home goods mostly.
I missed his hanging out at the store. You can't even, it's not the same. Now I'm going in
Yeah,
real
yeah,
quick,
trying to
you
get out.
know, trying to get out, not
Yeah,
having no conversations or
I know. It's
anything.
crazy. Yeah,
Yeah, it is. It's a
he'll
lot
be
going.
over soon.
Yeah, I'm telling you, we got to stay
Yeah,
focused. Well,
absolutely.
congratulations on your new record label, Blue Velvet Soul Records, and owning your own masters. I
Mhm.
mean, tell us how important is that
It's
to own
important for
your own
the
stuff?
future. Yeah, it's important for my son and my future grandkids that I'm gonna have a long time from now. I want to be a really old grandma. Like, so, but yeah, so I think I just want my son to live his life. I want him to, I had jazz when I was 33. I think that was a good time to have it. So I think I'm trying to get him to do the same. But so it's scary. Like right now at 21, he should be exploring the world right now. He should
Mhm.
be going out and seeing things and learning and all that kind of stuff. His father's Nigerian, and I know he wants to go to
Mhm.
see that. His father lives in South Africa right now, and then
Oh,
his grandmother lives in Denmark. So he could go out and see the world, but he is we're all stuck here. So
yeah.
um, one day I hope when the world comes back, he can I would encourage him to go and live his life and be happy, and then uh, in the future, think about having a family and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, get you some grandkids. But not
But
right
that one
now.
day, okay, not right now. But the thing is, with the record label is that I wanted to uh, basically I wanted to set up my legacy, whatever everything that I've worked for my whole life. I
Mhm.
want my child to and my grandchildren to be able to go to the mailbox and get a check from grandma or mama. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Because I
yeah.
want them to be able to not have so much stress about money,
Mm,
like I've had, like my parents had. It's been a lot, you know. And so,
yeah.
I just want them not to worry. And I know my son, he's a hard working man, so he has the work ethic. Uh,
Mhm.
So I wanted him to have that, and try to teach him as much as I can about that, because it's just important for him to know that, just in case,
Mhm.
not to just be spoiled, because he's not a spoiled. I made sure my son had, but he's not spoiled man. So that's
Yeah.
he tried to give me a stimulus check. I mean, okay, he's just so sweet. Like
Oh, oh,
he's like,
that's
no, ma, I want
sweet.
to help, because he wants to help, and so um,
Yeah.
he's just a beautiful human being, and really proud of him. I
Wow.
want him to have something. I want him to have a record company to fall back on, like, or just have something there
Mhm.
that's going to make money for him in the future. So that's what it's all about. And also, owning
Mhm.
your own masters is just the way to go at this point. Young people who want to get into the industry,
Mhm.
uh, do it yourself. You got social media, you got, uh, you know, every way that you can do this. You got Spotify, you got different areas, a way to get people to notice your music.
Mhm.
So, in my opinion, I just want to, encourage people to do it on it by themselves. And, some people get, you know, I guess they say lucky, and will land a big record deal. I don't know that they exist anymore, but some people will can get that. But for the most
Mhm.
part, like when I get to the point, hopefully, God willing, that I get to the point where I can bring in other artists. My
Mm.
mission is to bring in the artists, help develop them like they used to do on the old days. Have artist development,
Yes.
teach them how to do
Yes.
interviews, teach them how to do things, and
Yes.
to conduct themselves in public, because a lot of these kids don't know. They don't have a clue.
Mhm.
They just get thrown
Mhm.
out there. And I,
Yeah.
I want them to make the records, and then after I make my investment back plus a little bit of profit, I'm not sure what that's going to be yet. Then I'm going to
Mhm.
release the records to them, so they will own them for the rest of their lives. So that whatever comes down the pike, whether they get in the movies or they get a commercial, they can benefit fully from it. That's
Yes.
my goal. So that's what I hope and pray. I'm
Yeah.
getting older, so I hope I have enough time to make these dreams come true. But we'll
You
see.
do. You're younger than me, so you all right. Listen, we're going to go to Ask Mesa.
Oh
So,
wow.
what I do is I send out a form and ask people to, if they have a question for artists, because, when the chat's going, I'm like, I'm missing people. I try to keep up, but it goes so fast, and you can't keep up with everybody in a conversation. So I do my best. So if you all want to in the future, when we have artists, send your question, look for the form. So right now we have a question from Walt Taylor from Randallstown, Maryland.
Wow, that's too
Oh,
far.
I have no idea where that is. That sounds like the suburbs.
It's not too far from me.
He said, besides Will Downing, who do you enjoy listening to? He said,
Wow,
besides Will. Mesa love her
so
some
many.
Will Downing.
Yeah, no, it's so many. Oh my gosh, Avery Sunshine, Fantasia,
Mm.
Kim, Frank McComb. Lord,
Mm.
there's so many people. Bluey has great, amazing solo albums. Y'all, I'm trying to tell you, his
Who is
last one,
Bluey?
Bluey, the leader of Incognito.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
Bluey
Oh.
has insanely great, great, great um, uh, albums, solo albums that I'm obsessed with. Actually, let's see. I'm trying to find the name.
Hmm.
I will find out the name.
Okay.
Yeah, so Bluey has great, really great albums. Um, and it's just so many people. Dawn Tallman, you got to hear her. She has an album called "For You, For Me," and
Mm-hmm.
just I listen to dance music. I listen to so much, so I'm a fan of a lot of different music.
Mm, okay. Well, thank you for your question. The next question comes from, I feel like I'm on the talk show, comes from Glenn, from Glenn Dickens.
Mhm.
Who was the most intriguing person you've worked with and why?
Hmm,
Mm,
intriguing.
intriguing. Yeah. What you mean by that? Intriguing.
No. Most intriguing person I've worked with and why? Well, one of my heroes is Shaka Khan, and I was able
Whoa,
to
that's my girl.
sing with
Mm.
her because of Bluey. I was able to sing on her song with her They did a relief song for Indonesia back when they had that tsunami.
Hmm.
Bluey wrote a relief song, and so I was able to be in the studio and be around her. And she's definitely one of my musical heroes. So it was great.
And not to mention, Will's wife sings with her.
Uh-huh,
So
right? Absolutely. Yeah, sure does.
Audrey.
Audrey's great. Oh my gosh, she's a singing woman. Oh,
Yeah.
Tinted Sky. Is the name. Thank you, D. Tinted Sky is the name of Bluey's album. It's
Oh.
great. Y'all will love it. Love it, love it, love it.
Hmm. Oh, let me put it up here. What is
Mhm.
it? Oh,
Oh, there it is right
Tinted Sky.
there. Sky. Oh yeah.
Okay, we'll
I
be
listen to
looking
that
for
over
that.
and over, like obsessed.
Yeah. Hey, Benita Curry. That's Mark Curry's sister,
Oh, hi,
comedian
Anita
Mark
Curry.
Curry.
Oh, wow, that's so cool.
And I forgot to tell you this too. My mother loved Christmas trees.
Oh,
She
really?
would
Oh,
always, which I never decorated a tree until I got married.
oh, really?
She didn't have time for me playing around trying to figure out. She would get it delivered, completely done.
Really?
It would be beautiful. You come home
Oh,
and your tree is done. It's like, what
oh,
happened to,
wow.
the kids decorating the tree?
Yeah, no, like my niece, she's a master at that. She just turned
That's
well, she
so
just turned
special.
20, and she's been doing my trees for like 5 years now, and she just does a great job. And then now she made me I'm looking at my Valentine's tree because I didn't want to take the tree down.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
ready yet, so I made a Valentine's tree. And I started it, and it just looked so raggedy. And I was like, Destiny, can you please finish my tree? And I came upstairs. I was like, what? This girl killed that tree. So it was so fun.
Yeah. So can we check out the new single
Oh yeah,
from your
yeah.
debut album? And I want everyone out there, if you are a Mesa fan that you say you are, you got to download this new single. It is the bomb. Do you want me to play it, or you want to sing it, or?
I can sing it. It's
Oh,
called Soft Words. Let me see if I can get it together here. I'm going
okay.
to get
Well,
this
let me see. While
together.
you're doing that, I'm gonna just say hello to some more people. Let me know when you're ready. Tyrone, Chaka Khan, love her. Yep. And who is that? Allison. I found the Valentine. Hey, Corey. I saw you out there. Corey, the voice. Oh, Roz twin. Oh, who? Chaka. Well, somebody look, when I was advertising for Mesa, people were saying, "Oh, your makeup look nice." I'm like, "That's not me."
Oh, that's so
I'm
cool.
like,
Yeah, I think we
"That's
look like sisters. I think
Mesa."
we do.
Yeah, I was trying to get that pose behind me.
I don't know how it seemed like a weird, awkward pose. I was having my hand like that.
No.
Yeah, so I have it up now.
You ready? Okay,
I
let's.
hope it sounds good. I'm gonna try to do my best to make it sound good. I hope and pray. Let's see what happens. Uh-oh. Can you hear that? I hope so.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Ah, yes. Ah. Never knew time well spent would reap such sweet nourishment. Never knew if we looked we would see. I never guessed you and me. Never knew that this could be. Can't believe the strength in words we have found. Strength in soft words, the sweetest melody to my ear. With every little word you're giving me. Oh, I love the harmony I hear. I'm loving the harmony I hear. Best friends will always be. So please don't stop loving me. I thank the Lord for the heart He's given you. Like a verse from Solomon's song. Your soft words make me strong, and I love the way you say, I love you. strength. Oh, the sweetest melody to my ear. With every little word you're giving me. Hey, hey, yeah. I hear, I'm loving the harmony I hear. So let's keep caring, whispering and sharing. You're the one who turned my gray skies blue. I'm gonna keep on giving. You make my life worth living. What a blessing to see you smile. Yeah, yeah. I'm loving the, I'm loving the melody, loving your harmony. I'm loving your harmony. I'm loving your harmony. I'm loving your harmony. Give me your strength, baby. So the other da da, so the da da da, yeah. So the other da da, so the da 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 da. I'm loving you, loving you, loving you, loving you, loving you, yeah. I'm loving the harmony. Give me your strength, baby. So the other da da, so the da da da. Yeah, I'm loving the harmony. Give me your strength, baby. Give me your strength, baby. Yeah, that's soft words.
Whoa, hold on. Wow!
Thank you.
Oh my God. That that's scatting. Oh my goodness. You guys, wait a minute. I'm gonna put up here. There it is. Go to Mesa.com and download that single. E- Everybody on here. I mean, she has been giving us music after music, especially on Sundays. So I've already got my copy, but I'm going to get another one. So
Oh, thank
you
you.
guys, please. And you have some t-shirts.
Yeah, I do have a lot of merchandise on my. I got some stuff on my website, and
I'm
also
going to,
coming up soon, you're going to be able to sign up for Valentine's night. I'm doing personalized, private Zooms, or I don't know how I'm getting, but anyway, I'm going to do private concerts for you and your honey. Uh, they're
oh,
only I'm doing it every 30 minutes, I think. Going to do a little
oh,
marathon to sing the private concert for you. So we're working at the details out, and we will have that up pretty soon.
wow. Y'all heard that? A private concert from Mesa. Stay tuned for the details from her. And like I said, follow her on Sundays, her karaoke, and you get more of Mesa live. It was such a treat. Just thank you, thank you, thank you.
Definitely. That was so cool.
So, let me see. What else we got going on? We already asked who you enjoyed singing with. Oh, but you were a big fan of Al Jarreau's.
I was. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I am still. Oh yeah, big
Yeah.
fan.
Do you know Chris Walker?
Oh my gosh, yes. We
Oh,
did a duet together. We did with uh gosh Brian Bromberg. We did Let It Snow together. We did a video and
oh
everything. Yeah, it
yeah.
was popular. They did it. I think like 80,000 views on that during the Christmas season.
Whoa.
I love
Wow.
singing with Chris, and I hope we're gonna do more for my. I want to work with him on my next record, so uh, I hope that happens.
Yeah, I want to see y'all scat together. That's
Uh-huh.
amazing.
That's it. You
Woo,
got to
you-
go listen and let us know. We were going for it.
yeah, we had to make that happen.
hmm
Well, what advice would you have for women trying to thrive in this music business?
Wow.
Mm.
Yikes. It's not the easiest, but I will say uh for the young I want to talk to it doesn't matter what age it is, but what you are. But I think in this industry, you have to keep your mind focused on the music, keep your mind focused on your brand and who you are and what you want to represent. Um, in my opinion, my humble opinion, if you keep it focused on God and knowing that this gift is a gift from Him or her, whatever people want to say, my God, I know. And a gift from God is that you are supposed to share with people. And I think if you stay focused on that, um, then I think you can navigate this industry. It's a bit difficult, but it's worth it. It's rewarding.
Mm. That's absolutely the truth. You stay focused on God
Hmm.
and know that you have a gift. And if you don't use it, you lose it.
Yes. So it's
You know,
never too late. I tell everybody because we, like I said before, we control everything. You can control everything now. You have a Facebook page, Twitter page. Do all the social media. Uh, TikTok now. I got to get on TikTok. I ain't ready for all that. I'm
I
on there,
read
but I don't know
all
what I'm doing.
that.
But so you have to keep up with the times. Having somebody around you that understands this stuff is pretty cool.
Mm.
Um, and that's it. So I guess that's the most thing I can say is probably get somebody a good attorney, uh, and make sure you sign contracts that they look at the contracts before you sign them. Don't let people take advantage of you because of course they will.
Mhm.
That's it.
Yeah, so read it, and if you don't understand it, seek the advice of someone that's been there that
Mhm.
knows what the language is, because what it sounds like. And I know it's a lot of times new artists are so excited
Mhm.
about the opportunity that someone wants to work with them that they jump and sign
Right,
and
right,
then find out that you're getting a penny on
right.
the
It's
dime.
terrible.
And
It's terrible. People take advantage, but they've done that so many times. I mean, I've been taken advantage of, but I learned uh, early on in my career how to handle other stuff and be leery of people and not be so trusting of people. Um,
hmm,
and I learned to, first of all, like Oprah said, sign your own checks, make sure you pay everybody yourself. And
hmm,
because I have several people come to me and say, "Oh, Mesa, I want to manage you, but the way we're gonna set this up is that I get paid and I'll make sure you get paid." I'm like,
no. And
who
they
are you
ain't
talking
saying
to?
lick.
Okay. I was
They
like, you
ain't
know
did
how
no
old I
singing.
am. No, we won't be doing that. I will
Yeah,
sing. I'll pay you. How about that? That's how this gonna work. So yeah, that's it all.
exactly.
Just gotta get some good people around you and stay focused on
Mhm.
uh on that on what your craft is.
Yeah, and I know when I booked you for Dorian's dealership, it
Mm-hmm.
was very pleasure to work with you.
Oh,
It
thank
was very
you.
easy. Your team, everybody was just
Oh,
on point,
oh,
and
that's
so
good. I
it's
tried to.
it's yeah. You're
That's
not a
good.
diva like that.
No, no, never, and never. Because I've experienced divas in my life when I was younger, and I promised God I was never going to be like that. I was never going to let anybody feel what I felt. Uh,
Wow.
there's one in particular. I'm not going to say her name,
Mm,
but she was very
tell me
nasty
later.
to me. I'll tell you later. But she was very nasty to me, and I was like just looking up to her, like I'm so honored to like be standing next to her. I was an usher at the Lyric Theater in Baltimore, so I was in college. I think I was about 19 maybe, and I wanted to tell her so bad that I loved her voice, and she was like I listened to her all the time, and I want to sing, because she's a singer and all these things. I wanted to tell her this stuff, and she was just like, don't, you're not even talking to me, that kind of thing. And I know it was before a show, and I was, green. I didn't know that, some people have to have, like, people can talk to me like up until I walk on stage. Like, I don't have to go into a zone. If I go backstage, I pray, and then that's all I have to do is talk to God before I go on the stage, and then I'm good. A lot of people have to have, oh, I can't have the silence, and nobody can talk to me and all that bull crap. I'm like, gosh, shut up and all that stuff.
Wait,
Just
wait.
whatever,
I got
you know.
wait, I gotta have that just before I do my Roz's happy hour. I'm like, leave me alone, leave me alone. My husband be trying to talk to me, and I'm like, I can't. I gotta like.
Yeah.
Well, I'll try and check that. Thank God I wasn't a star. 'Cause I think I would have been really, really bad. So,
Oh my gosh, that was but that gig was one of the it was one of the most I felt like I felt like a superstar that day. It
Wow.
really y'all made us feel like, you know, it made us feel as though we don't get too often in this industry. And
Wow.
so I appreciated that whole gig and working with you, and
Yeah.
everything ran smoothly. And even though there was a lot of people there, and there was just a lot going on, it was still just chill. It just looked amazing. First of all, it just looked amazing. So
Yes.
that was amazing
To
experience.
be in a dealership,
I
to
know.
be in the service department, and we got a full
I know.
stage.
It was amazing. I was like, "What? This is a huge dealership. This is amazing." Mhm.
Yeah, I can't wait to do it again. I
Yeah.
definitely look forward to working with you again out
Oh,
here,
thank you.
because your show is fantastic.
Oh,
Your
thank you.
vocals, like when I introduce you, I mean, silk, soft, just, there's is, even though we couldn't hear the music, there's just perfect vocals.
Thank you, honey.
Do
Oh
you
gosh, I'm
have to
sorry.
like eat like chicken wings to oil your vocals or anything? You hear people saying,
No, I'm really, I have, I have training. My degree
oh,
is in classical performance, so I think the training has just kept me over the years. I can never say enough about my training from Morgan State University and my teacher Betty Ridgway and of course Dr.
mhm,
Carter. And so the training that I got there was just something that it's so important. And I think people also got to understand too. Singers need to, whatever, however you get the training, get the training.
mhm,
I could have done opera. I could have gone that route, but of course, I just
mhm.
love R&B and soul and jazz, and all that kind of stuff. So I think,
Yeah.
you know, um, but the training has helped me over the years
Mhm.
tremendously. And I don't do anything special. I'm supposed to. I've gotten into drinking apple cider vinegar, honey, and water to kind of,
Ooh,
to as a, something preventive, what's it called preventive medicine in
yeah,
my not medicine, but preventive, uh, so that things won't happen to my voice, and
yeah.
that's it.
That's Mike Jones. He was at the dealership. He's
Oh,
one of
thank you.
the
Oh, wow,
Dorian's
that was so long ago.
boys for life. Yeah.
That's great. Thank you, honey.
Thank,
Thank you, Michael.
yeah. Thanks, Mike, for joining us.
Mhm.
That's amazing.
Mhm.
Um, so we look forward to what's next with Mesa. Got some
Wow.
more. So you had the four just released
Yeah,
singles.
4 singles. Yep. And so now, this month, well, if I can hurry up and get it done, maybe beginning of February now, but I'm releasing my first 4 singles on my first printing
Mm,
of records. So this is my first. I've been doing singles so far, just digital singles, and now
yeah.
I'm gonna have the actual CD with those 4 songs on it. These songs were going to be on my 14th solo album, but my 14th solo album is going to go in some different directions. And so and because of financial reasons, because I haven't been able to work, it's going to take me a little longer to make that album happen. So I'm going to have to, so I've decided to release a single. Hopefully, if people buy the single, that's out the little EP. If they
Mm,
buy it, then I'll be able to help fund my record. So that's why I'm releasing those 4 songs early, and then I'm
yeah.
gonna get ready for the big album. I call it.
So let me just see if I can put up here just a little clip of the four. And this is what we're going to call you all to do. We're calling, our action plan is I asked you all to download one of her CDs, but now we're going to say download four. Hold on
Okay.
a second.
CD on Blue.
Check this out. Wait a minute. Let me see.
CD on Blue Velvet Soul Records is my first 4 singles. You Are Not Alone, It's Gonna Be Alright, Loving You Is Easy, and Soft Words.
Yeah.
I think we'll do them right now so we can close this out tonight.
Close. Wait a minute. Is that
it?
Yep. Always promoting me. It's like,
Yeah.
you gotta do what you gotta do because I can't afford a marketing division of my company yet. I have to do it myself.
No, this is
Yeah,
not
man.
what. You didn't ask me to do that, but
Thank you,
that's
honey.
what we do.
Mhm.
I'm just very appreciative that I didn't even want to ask you to come on the show because
Oh,
I didn't know what you would say.
oh
So
no,
you said yes. I'm like, oh
no,
my God.
always, always, always. I
That's,
appreciate it.
Yeah, that's just a jewel that you are. And we are blessed to have an artist such as yourself. So, did you want us to hear any more from Mesa tonight?
Yeah, I could do. Let me see. Let me
Y'all want
see
to hear
what song.
anything else from Mesa or what?
You're only hearing the acapella. You're not really hearing the music.
I heard the music.
Oh, you
Yeah,
can,
but it does go down a little bit, but I still heard it. But
okay.
yeah,
All right. Let me see. What song could I do
I
now?
need some heart. Y'all better heart her up.
I'm gonna try this another single from the album. It's gonna be all right, featuring myself, Phil Perry, Kim Waters, and Chris Big Dog Davis. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, honey. Give me the right one, please. If it's the right song. I think it's it. This is called It's Gonna Be All Right. I see the rainbow in the sky. I see the twinkle in your eye, and I know it's gonna be all right. I see the rainbow in the sky. I see the twinkle in your eye, and I know it's gonna be all right. Bringing in some sunshine, lighting up the sky. We're gonna have a good life, and we'll know the reason why. It's Phil Perry. It's gonna be all right. All right. Yeah. It's gonna be all right. Don't you worry about a thing. It's gonna be all right. You see, it's gonna be all right. Oh, everything is gonna be all right. Bringing in some sunshine, lighting up the sky. We're gonna have a good life, and we know the reason why. I see the rainbow in the sky. I see the twinkle in your eye, and I know, yes I know, I know, yes I know, yeah, it's gonna be all right, it's gonna be all right. It's all right. La 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 la. La 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 la. Yeah. La 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 la. It's be all right. Hey, hey. La 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 la. Yes, it is. La 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 la. It's gonna be la 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 la. It's gonna be all right.
Wow. Those lyrics. The lyrics are
Yeah.
so meaningful right now.
Oh
You
yeah.
guys, it's gonna be all right. I'm
Yes,
feeling
it is.
that.
Oh
No,
yeah.
that's just
It is.
um
Mhm.
reconfirming,
Mhm. Oh,
affirmation.
yep.
Yeah,
Definitely
beautiful. Yes, thank you so much.
affirmation.
Mesa, we are coming to the conclusion of our show
Aw,
for today,
thank
and I'm
you.
so grateful.
Thank you,
Um,
Roz. Appreciate it.
yeah. Is there just any words of inspiration that you want to leave with the folks?
I just want everybody to, like I said before, my tagline, just be happy no matter what. Choose a way, a minute, an hour, some time in your day where you're focused on yourself and your mind and your happiness. I wrote a song called Inside My Dream when my parents had come to me in a dream and they told me that worrying only makes you sick. And they told me to stop worrying about everything and just focus on the things that I want in life and to put out of my mind the things that I don't want. And so every time, negative things come up or stuff, like I had a whole lot of things come up to me today, like bills and people not doing their part and a whole lot of things. But I just choose to focus on what I want and how I want it to be. Even through the times when I had my son in Japan and I was in the bed and they told me that he was never going to walk or talk or see. And, you know, all those things they told me, the negative things, I kept focusing on the day when I was going to throw a ball to him and he was going to catch it. And a day when I was going to go to the store and buy him clothes. And the day when we were going to go eat cheeseburgers at McDonald's. And I did all of that and I focused on that. And I know that had a big part in how things turned out. And that my son is strong and healthy and a beautiful human being. And so I just want everybody to have that kind of focus because we go through a lot of life challenges, especially this one we're in now. And if we focus on love, and whether it started with loving yourself and loving everybody else when you can, when you're ready, um, God has us. He has us, and we just have to have faith and hold on. And that's what I'm trying to do. It's not easy, but that's what I'm trying to do. Every day I wake up, I thank God for waking me up, and then I get through the day as best I can, and I handle what I can handle. Um, And so I want everybody to kind of just find some happiness every day. And that's, I think, how we're going to get through the rest of this situation we're in, the politics and the pandemic and everybody's personal issues and trials and tribulations. So that's all I want to say, everybody. Thank you very much for this is my 30th anniversary. And thank you, Roz, for this is my first time to be able to speak about it. Uh, and in this year in 2021 and to celebrate and to thank you everybody who has supported me by the what they've done with karaoke now since COVID started, the cash apps and the PayPals and the love they sent and the gifts and buying the CDs and buying the singles and all those things over the years that have really sustained me in the dream that I wanted to come true for so long when I was a kid. I remember being in this house on the basement floor, listening to music with headphones on and wondering how am I going to get to the place where people know my name and want to hear me sing. And I kept saying, God, you know, can I just do this forever? Like I just want to do this for as long as I can, Lord. And God has, you know, blessed me with longevity in the industry. And I should have asked for money too, but I didn't. Next time I would. But it's all good. It'll come in time. It'll come in time.
Yeah.
And so that's all. I want everybody to just find some happiness.
Yeah, praise the Lord. And
Mhm.
the gift and the words that you just left is so touching and inspiring for us that, anytime that we can get an opportunity to sit down and talk to artists like yourselves, cut the TV off for a minute and just engage with you, and they can see, what a gift that you are to all of us. So thank you, thank you, thank
Thank
you.
you
And
so much.
thank you, everybody.
Thank y'all. Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Stand by. I'm going to take you out with some Mesa music, but stand by one quick second. All right. Well, everybody, that concludes our show for today. We will not be back next week. It's the inauguration, and I think everybody will be full by then. So we will return with a really special guest, and you don't want to miss his story. It's an amazing, unbelievable story, taking me out of my comfort zone. But we will be with Geechee Dan, the executive director of the Hick Hop Museum, and he came up with LL Cool J. So don't miss the show. Stand by as we close out with Maysa.
Never knew time well spent would reap such sweet nourishment. Never knew if we looked we would see. I never guessed you and me. Never knew that this could be. Can't believe the strength in words we have found. Strength in soft words, the sweetest melody to my ear. With every little word, you're giving me strength in soft words. I love the harmony I hear. I'm loving the